Back working on the MR2 again. A few days ago, I installed these extreme top pats on my car. They lean the coilover more towards the midline of the car, which improves camber curves, the roll center, and clearance for wider tires. Now, my issue is that at full droop, the coilovers are just barely contacting the chassis right up here. So I'm gonna need to hammer this out just a little bit. I've gone ahead and gotten the driver's side done already. So what I figured out is that all I gotta do is hammer in this little section here, and that gives me the clearance that I need. Jumping back to the passenger side, here I'm just disconnecting the crash bolts because I've already disconnected everything else. After doing that, I'm able to pull the coilover on out. At this point, it's time to bring out the hammer and start making some room in the wheel well there. It's a really small area that needs to be clearanced, so it doesn't take much. And that's all the clearance that I needed. So really small area here. Yes, some of the bed liner stuff came off, but this didn't even go down to bare paint. So I do have some bed liner in a can that I'll spray on this, and that should probably be good enough. I figured that should be good enough until I have a chance to respray the whole car. After the paint dried, I went ahead and threw the coilover back in and reconnected everything. Everything's back together, and it is tight in here. There's probably like 5 millimeters of space at the closest point, which I would say would be right there. That should be sufficient because this is at full droop. Once the car is on the ground with weight, the coilover will get pushed away from the chassis. Pull the car out into the driveway, and I gotta say it looks a lot better. Because of the top hats that I installed, I was able to lower the car just a little bit, which I think looks better. It should help the performance. I was able to add camber, and so I think overall this was a really good decision.